It is an honor to be here with you this afternoon to celebrate the groundbreaking of the site for the new headquarters for the Department of Marine Services and Merchant Shipping. As Portfolio Minister, it is with a feeling of great satisfaction that I address you this evening. The Antigua and Barbuda Department of Marine Services and Merchant Shipping over the last 17 years has made its mark in the world of international ship registration, which is no easy feat in itself, since it is a highly competitive industry. It should be noted that while the department operates a successful international ship registry, it also executes its regulatory function as the agency with the responsibility for ensuring the transposition of international maritime conventions into national law. These functions include meeting the various flag, port, and coastal state obligations emanating from the International Maritime Organization, the body which governs the maritime industry internationally. However, the discharge of these obligations and responsibilities fall under the ambit of a number of government agencies within several ministries. ADOMS therefore plays an instrumental role in coordinating these agencies with a view to meeting international obligations as a member state of the International Maritime Organization, IMO, and the International Labour Organization, ILO. Based on ever-evolving circumstances in this dynamic sector, ADOMS was given a very specific mandate in 2009 to implement a number of initiatives which included the expansion of its customer base and diversification of its services. The director highlighted in his welcome remarks a number of critical elements towards the achievement of these objectives, including increasing its staffing complement and modernization of its legislative and regulatory framework. In executing these various initiatives, the department, as a result, recorded a few noteworthy achievements over the last 4 years, which included the implementation of an ISO 9001-2008 certified quality management system, which is very important in the international arena. This was complemented by its success in undertaking the International Maritime Organization Voluntary Audit Scheme, an equally important activity. As a result of the hard work of the director and his team at ADOMS, the organization now plays an integral role in the regional and international maritime landscape. This achievement has redounded to the benefit of this country, since it has served to increase its profile regionally and internationally. The transformation of the Maritime Division has placed our nation's maritime and flag administration into the top 20 ranking of global flag administration and registries. And I can tell you, that is a significant accomplishment. I therefore must commend the director and his team for their foresight and dedication and the transformation of the department into a first-class maritime organization. Notwithstanding, though, the considerable strides made by our maritime administration, a number of strategies had to be revisited to ensure that the ship registration numbers are not severely impacted by the current financial and economic turmoil which has affected the maritime transport industry. As we are aware, no sector is immune from the existing economic crisis which has countries reeling as they institute measures to stabilize employment figures and prevent the collapse of key sectors within their economies. As Prime Minister, I hold oversight responsibility for the various strategies which will contribute to the economic recovery of the nation. And in this regard, I am very encouraged by the fact that the economy of Antigua and Barbuda is expected to grow, albeit marginally, in 2013. I am of the view that we can expand this forecasted growth by capitalizing on areas in which we already have a comparative advantage and where substantial research, marketing, and investment has already been undertaken, and which invite the application of creative strategies and out-the-box thinking and moving away from established norms of operating. The maritime industry, more specifically the transportation of goods by sea and the provision of tourism-based services by sea, such as the cruise and yachting sectors, despite the current challenges faced, remain a stable industry and by all accounts a perfect avenue for expansion. The plans for expanding the maritime sector, therefore, will be encapsulated in the Medium-Term Strategic Development Plan, MTSDP, which will be completed shortly, replacing the National Economic and Social Transformation Plan, NEST, as government's blueprint for growth and development over the short to medium term. We will continue to focus on the development of a number of key sectors, inclusive of tourism, which continues to be the mainstay of our economy. Cruise shipping is an important component of the tourism sector, and there has been an increase in cruise ship arrivals for the period 2012-2013. The yachting figures also increased for the year 2011-2012. Contributory factors were the EC Clear pre-notification online immigration system and innovative approaches adopted by the ministry and the tourism partners. Antigua and Barbuda is recognized as one of the premier yachting tourism countries, as evidenced by the world-renowned Antigua Sailing Week, the Antigua Charter Show, and the Classic Yacht Regatta. New additions to the yachting calendar include the Russian Business Sailing Week and the Christmas Caribbean Relay 2013. Approximately 100 yachts left the Canary Islands in December 2012 and arrived in Jolly Harbor in January of this year. The department's diversification efforts saw the launch in 2011 of a mega yacht registry. Based on a careful assessment, this industry offers new opportunities and challenges as the sector is even more dynamic than the commercial sector. The Asian markets are being targeted since they are emerging as areas with the highest growth, including China, which is one of the top 10 nations in terms of yacht manufacturing. It is evident that future prospects for the maritime sector are encouraging, and it is for this reason why this event today is so significant. The physical expansion of the department's operations by the construction of a headquarters is one of its strategic goals. I readily supported this venture since construction has been earmarked as one of the key sectors for economic growth, as it serves to stimulate the economy and acts as a catalyst through direct and indirect job creation. The chairman of the board and his team have given their commitment to the completion of this project, and I have every confidence that this will be achieved. This building will be the new home of ADOMS, but will also provide commercial tenancy arrangements, as well as the provision of services related to hosting of major conferences. This building will also undoubtedly add to the aesthetics of our city's landscape. In conclusion, allow me to share with you a famous African-American folklore which has inspired and continues to inspire me, and which is quite applicable to this evening's proceedings. It states, and I quote, "There are 4 rungs on the ladder of success. Plan purposefully, prepare prayerfully, proceed positively, and pursue persistently." What we are witnessing here today is the germination of a seed that was planted, a dream that is now flourishing through persistence, faith, and hard work. I pledge my ongoing support to the board, director, and staff of ADOMS in the execution of this, their latest venture. Thank you very much.